Welcome to Power Sport University. We are live today inside Studio J, and we are here to embark on the road to a sales training. Now, we've broken this training down into 6 segments, and the first one that you're about to take right now is the meet and greet, where we will get into explaining what a good meet and greet is and what a bad meet and greet is. It's not a long session because it's not a big step, but it is probably one of the most important steps because remember, you only have one chance to make that first impression. Now, like I mentioned, this training is broken down into 6 segments, so if you have time to take all 6 right now, then great. If you don't, then you can break them up and take them over as long a period as you want to. We hope you enjoy the training, and what we're hoping is to help you rev up your bottom line, your income, the gross profit for the store. The meet and greet is probably one of the most important steps of the sales process because it goes directly to the fact that you only have one chance to make that first impression. So there are some key components that you got to make sure that the meet and greet includes. The first thing is never ever use the phrase, "Can I help you?" The automatic response to that is, "I'm just looking," so it puts a barrier up between you and the customer. The second thing is that you should greet your customer within the first 15 feet in 15 seconds. And finally, when you're asking a customer in your greeting how you can help them, don't ask them how you can help them. Give them an alternative choice close. So, are you looking for something new or are you looking for something used? Something along those lines. Where you do your meet and greet is just as important as the components of it. So, in the previous slide, we looked at making sure that we give that customer that alternative choice. Between what they might be looking for rather than "Can I help you?" It's also important where you don't do the greeting. The first place you shouldn't do it is while you're sitting on products. That's rude, it's casual, it's certainly not professional. The other thing is the minute they open their car door, we don't expect you to be out in a parking lot like a car dealership waiting for them to open that car door. So that's intimidating. It can be annoying, especially if the customer maybe is finishing up a phone call. The third thing would be if you're outside smoking. I'm not saying anything about smoking, but do it in the back of the store. And if there's a customer walking up, then put out the cigarette. It's your own business if you smoke, but it might offend somebody. So certainly if you're out there having a smoke break, you see a customer come up, either let somebody else take the up or at least put out the cigarette. You also don't want to do it while you're sitting at a table or sitting at a desk in the showroom for kind of the same reason that you don't want to do it while you're sitting on products. You at least want to get up, look enthused, smile, and go over and shake the customer's hand and give them the impression, at least, that you're eager to do business with them. And you certainly are because you're looking to make a paycheck. So those are the places where you don't want to do the meet and greet. Some other good things about the meet and greet that you want to make note of, and again, these might be included on a test coming up here shortly. The first thing is that you want to get everyone's name in a party. So whether it's one person, 2 people, a group, make sure that you shake hands and get everyone's name. Make sure you also speak to everyone in a party because when you first meet them, there's no way you can be sure who the real customer is and who the decision maker might be. So it's important to do that. The other reason why it's important to speak to everyone in a party is that you can keep the kids occupied so they're not running around. So as long as you somehow keep them in a conversation, you don't have to worry about mom and dad being focused on where the kids are and what they're doing, so you'll have their full and undivided attention. Now let's talk about a couple examples of a good meet and greet. We've looked at where to do it, how to do it, and what not to do. 2 good examples would be, number 1, welcome to Acme Powder Sports. I'm Peter Jones. Are you looking for something new or something with some experience? Now that's an alternative choice greeting, so I'm not saying "Can I help you?" I'm giving them a limit of choices so it doesn't automatically get that response. Something similar but different would be, welcome to Acme Power Sports. I'm Peter Jones. Are you looking for a new motorcycle or ATV? Again, it's the alternative choice and not just the conventional or the automatic "Can I help you?" which would get the automatic "I'm just looking." Well, we hope you enjoyed that training. And like we said, we know it was brief, but it's an important step, but a short step. So make sure that you walk away with one of the most important things that we want you to, and that is avoid the "How can I help you?" it always most certainly leads to "I'm just looking," which becomes a barrier, a roadblock between you and your customer. Well, like I mentioned before, if you have time right now to go ahead and take our second session, which is the probing, the counseling stage, we hope you can do that. If not, come back whenever you're ready. This is 24/7 on-demand training, so you can do it as you like at your own pace. Well, we hope we helped you rev up your bottom line, and we hope this is just the first step in a long step of training that you take advantage of that your dealership has paid for. And again, like I said before, I hope you give us a chance to help us rev up your paycheck.